noted that she had worked for him for a long time. And remember, Kira, the president had put an immense amount of pressure on the attorney general to bring about these prosecutions. He had posted in a social media post that was addressed to Pam, referring to Pam Bondi, that she needed to do this. He said at the time, "We cannot delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility." And at the time, Kira, the president spoke to reporters and said that they had to act fast. And if some of these people were not guilty, that was fine, but if they were, they should be charged. After the FBI brought this indictment against Jim Comey, the president commended the work and thanked the FBI director Kash Patel for what he called brilliant work in bringing that indictment against Comey. Kira?
Karen, thank you. Let's bring in our John Carl. John Carl, you just came out with your latest book titled Retribution. When we look at how the prosecution here in both cases saying this is President Trump being vindictive, simply targeting his political opponents, we've witnessed the missteps and the mess within these cases from the very beginning. What does this tell you about Trump's efforts to go after those who were critical of him?
Well, it suggests that he's going to run into opposition in the courts. We'll see that this is dismissed without prejudice, so it's possible that this ruling gets overturned. But to me, it's striking, looking at the opinion here from the judge actually refers specifically to what Donald Trump himself posted on his social media platform, that infamous post where he addresses what looked like it was a direct message, perhaps inadvertently posted for the world to see, directed to his attorney general. Pam, I've reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying essentially the same old story as last time. All talk, no action. Nothing is being done. What about Comey? Adam Shifty Shift, Letitia, and he goes on suggesting, saying that he wants these people to be prosecuted. I, during the course of this, had been in touch with people in the Eastern District of Virginia where this case resides. Both these cases have resided. And, it was, as far as I could tell, open revolt among the career attorneys in that U.S. Attorney's office at the very idea that the president was pressuring the Attorney General to open a case that the opinion, unanimous opinion, as far as I could tell, of the attorneys in that office, that both these cases lacked merit. So, it's an extraordinary slapdown, citing the president's words, essentially agreeing not just with the crux of this, that the attorney that he put in, his former personal attorney Lindsey Halligan, was improperly put in charge of that U.S. Attorney's office, but also agreeing that this is vindictive prosecution.
Yeah, now you wonder if this will cause the president to take a pause here or try these cases again, possibly even go after others that he has named as political targets in the past. Aaron Katursky, I understand you have a statement now from Letitia James.
Just in from Letitia James after her indictment was dismissed, saying that she is heartened by what she calls today's victory and grateful for the prayers and support I have received from around the country. The Attorney General here in New York goes on to say, "I remain fearless in the face of these baseless charges as I continue fighting for New Yorkers every single day." Letitia James, Kira, was always confident that the charges over a property in Virginia that she owns, and whether it was a proper residence or not, were always going to be dismissed on the merits. Here, the judge said that the actions taken by the prosecutor appointed by President Trump were unlawful because her appointment was invalid. And even though he dismissed the case without prejudice, meaning in theory it could be refiled, there may be, at least in the case of former FBI Director James Comey, statute of limitations that will butt up against the possibility of refiling the charges. So the path forward is a bit uncertain, but for now, as reflected in the statement from Letitia James, she said she is heartened by what she's calling today's victory. Kira?
President Trump has suggested going after others. Do you think what we're seeing happening today will stop him from doing that?
Well, there's certainly no telling. He has made clear that he is on a retribution campaign against his perceived political enemies. That could include Senator Adam Schiff. If that's all going to be concentrated in one prosecutorial district, the Eastern District of Virginia, there seemingly are problems that other cases could run into with the way Lindsay Halligan was appointed. We know that there may be separate investigations in other places. When it comes to Letitia James, the Northern District of New York in Albany is also believed to be investigating Letitia James. The prosecutor there may also have problems with the way he was appointed, Kira, at least according to James and her attorneys. So this campaign of retribution may not be as easy to come by as President Trump had hoped.
Aaron Katersky, thank you. Karen Travers, Pierre Thomas, also our John Carl, thank you all so much. Our coverage does continue on ABC News Live at abcnews.com. David Muir will be here with the entire team for World News Tonight. I'm Kira Phillips. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you over on Live.
This has been a special report.